Hey everyone, as you can see, I've got another lock clamped up in the vise. This time we're taking a look at the Mountaineer by the Hillbilly Picker. This is the second of two challenge locks he sent me. And pretty smooth operator. The key's a little rough getting in and out, but you could tell that was because of the bitting. Pretty nasty back there in the back, guys, I tell you. So, well, let's see if we can't pick this guy open. I want to pick this in reverse. And we'll go with a 20 thousandths reach. I use the hell out of this pick, I tell you. It's a great pick. Okay, pin 6. Okay, I think I messed something up there. Hold on, let's go back in there. Okay. Okay, got a click from 6. Nothing on 5. Nothing on 4. Click from 3. Nothing on 2. Nothing on 1. So let's work our way back. This is pin 4 I'm trying to push up. Okay, got a click. Nothing on 5, nothing on 6. So back to 1, 2, nothing on 3. It feels like I messed something up. Let's go back in at this. Okay, nice click from 6 that time. Nothing on 5. Nothing on 4. Click from 3. Nothing on 1. I think that may have been 4 going up all the way. Okay, maybe it's up there now. Let's see here. Nothing happening. Okay, that was pin 3. That was pin 2. That was pin 1, and it put me into a little false set. Pin 4 is not want to go. So here's where I want to try out something new. I saw that Bobby Keys made himself a shotgun. So I made myself one too. So let's go ahead and... Oh, that's what I was binding on. I was binding on that bottom pin there. The little check pin. So these little guys work. Just a cut down Everest key. Perfect. All right. So let's see what the Hillbilly Picker stuck in this one for me. It felt fairly standard. Just the main thing was the extreme bitting. It had a very nasty bitting. So let's see here. Let's just go ahead and grab a pick with a nice tip. There we go. That I can use to push down on this. Okay, we'll go ahead and flip this tray around. And I'll pan down for you as well. I did not feel any T-pins in this lock. Oh, that was almost bad. But it's not to say there are no T-pins in here, because I'm actually not able to get past one of these pins here. So let's stick a shim in it. There we go. Okay, let's dump this check pin out of the bottom. Well, the little check pin spring is missing. Okay, so looking at these pins, looks like pin 4 I didn't have to touch at all. It's a complete trap. Or the driver might be too short. We'll see. Got a standard in 1, a spool in 2, a serrated in 3. Ah, there's the driver and the key pin. So, yep, that's what we have there. That driver was too short for the key pin, and I didn't actually have to pick it. Nice serrated spool in 5, and 6 is a standard. Okay, I've got a standard in 1. That's actually a serrated chamber. Didn't have any pins with any serrations in there. I've got a spool in 2. And a little bitty spring came out of 1. Tiny thing. And chamber 2 is serrated. I've got a standard in 3. A copper spring. The chamber in 3 is serrated. Here's the spring out of 4. 4 is not threaded. Okay, 5 might be stuck, or it may have been stuck on my shim. Okay, I got a standard in 6. Smooth chamber. And 5 is stuck above the shear line there. Don't know if it's stuck or... Oh, there we go. 5 was a key pin in there, but it was actually in this way, which would make that chamber a little bit easier to pick. And looks like there's a spring in there, but it's not wanting to come out. See if I can twist this nut off here. Yep, there's a spring in there. It's just a little stuck in there. There we go. Another little bitty crushed up spring. And some of these chambers are threaded all the way down from where you tapped them to put the grub screws in, but this looks like chambers 1, 2, and 3 are the only ones that are threaded all the way down. And, well, we didn't really look at the plug either, did we? There's threads in 2 and in 4. Well, you asked me for some suggestions here on this one, or on your locks. Let me give some to you here. The key bitting here, extremely strong, very challenging key bitting. The only problem is we had some threaded chambers, but we didn't have serrated pins to go into those threaded chambers. That probably would have made it a little bit tougher. So something to look out for there, Hillbilly Picker. The different springs make a huge difference in the feel of the lock. This one here in chamber 5 probably should have been pointed this way. That way it would have interfaced with that shear line a little bit better. And chamber 4, you have the looks like a 0 size key pin with the standard size driver. Probably should have put a longer driver in here. And since it actually was a serrated chamber, a serrated driver would have been perfect in there. So all in all, pretty good pins here for the ones that you did modify. That's a nice shallow spool there. Factory spool. Nice little serrations. Nice spool. So you did a pretty good job on the key mods that you did do. It's just a little bit standard up top with a couple of tiny flaws. So it's one thing you're looking out for, guys, when you're learning how to build locks and you're just doing trial and error. And I'm glad and honored that Hillbilly Picker sent me these so I can take a look at them and give him some of my suggestions. And if any of you guys have suggestions that he could do to help out with this lock, go ahead and leave them in the comments below, and I'm sure he'll appreciate it. I will as well. So Hillbilly Picker, once again, thank you very much for the lock. I'm happy to have picked it. And everyone else, please stay safe. Don't do anything illegal. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe.